So now when this is working, I would test the moment his idea for some lateral work in a basic schooling period. Yeah, always giving him again a way to relax again. And the worst mistake I could make right now is just simply holding on in front and forcing him into a frame. I supple him, I bend him, yeah. I even ride little half waltz with the rein, but my goal needs to be that I can let go again, yeah. So now it becomes very evident what I was talking about this morning, that he simply needs to listen to my outer leg and inner leg very consistently. Nothing is more important than having a perfect balance in a pirouette between both legs. I'm absolutely not interested in spurring him every stride from my outside leg. I want him to do it almost by himself. That's why I find it important to do sometimes some large schooling pirouettes and walk and let the coordination sink in. Yeah, I can't just do a half pirouette and expect him to do this every time perfectly fine with proper coordination. Yeah, so that's okay. I pushed him a moment a little firmer with my outside leg because I didn't get the response from my calf. So I used the spur. I got a reaction. The reaction was not exactly what I wanted, but a bad reaction is still much, much better than no reaction. Yeah. So here again, we have the coordination. This feels okay. Yeah. This feels where the hind leg steps in front of the inner hind leg. Coordination was there. The acceptance of the 8 was there. The suppleness was there. From here, I would go again into the canter. So here I would want to make my point real quick. I asked for the canter. Nothing really happened. The transition, the transition was okay. I still probably would have gotten the 6 for that. But why give points away on a simple movement with an FEI level horse that has been doing the transitions since second level? Yeah. Why would I accept that? It just doesn't make sense. So once again, the transition, so from behind with activity, yeah, standards, really high standards. That's what's going to get us to the upper level. So we're getting here. When I collect, I get the feeling he's really backing behind my leg. Yeah. So real quick, my first reaction, without even continuing with the pirouette, forward. There we get a good positive reaction. Yeah, little confusion for a moment, no big deal, but we do want to get a reaction. Yeah, so good, and out of it, forward again. Very important, the combination between the lengthening and the collection. Yeah, so go forward. I like the contact, nice and soft. My snaffle rein is my dominating rein. Yeah, so now I test again. Before I even approach the pirouette, just the collection on the diagonal. With my heels down, no spur, perfectly fine if he makes a mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, from there, this gave me a good sense where I say, you know what, from here, I could actually start a pirouette. Yeah, this was a very secure area right there. So, on the long side, back to the basics, suppleness, straightness, yeah, energy, sensitivity to the leg, making our horses rideable. Yeah, same thing to the right. Little schooling pirouette, starting from a relatively simple 8. Absolutely refusing to use my spur to start the pirouette. Now a little spur because he's behind the leg. So a clear reaction. Now again, passive aids. Passive. Finding out, is he paying attention? Can I leave him a little bit alone there? Yeah. Against my inner leg. Out of it. Yeah. So every mistake becomes a training opportunity. Yeah. Now he's paying attention to my inner leg. I can make the pirouette a little smaller. Good enough. Yeah. Now, when I feel he's a little bit more on my 8 there, I can risk once to see if he would do the flying changes. Yeah. Not acceptable. I would start the diagonal, and he was falling against my inner leg. If I keep my standards low and I ask for the change at that time, most likely he's going to make a mistake. Every turn needs to be practiced. So keeping him forward, little mistake, correction, forward in front of me. Yeah, not just going on and ignoring that. Yeah, really getting his attention. But now, I'm not making the mistake of giving a stronger aid. He needs to listen. He needs to adjust to my aids. I'm not going to adjust to his issues. Again, a little mistake. Quickly with the left leg, I'm sorry, with the right leg, getting his attention there. No problem. Yeah? So, now I would send him forward a moment on the diagonal. He's really willing to go. Transition, 1, 2, 3, at most 3 to 4 strides. So now we try it again. Yeah, but we correct him in a positive way so that he pays attention. Yeah, and again. But he's relaxing his back, and when he's resting, he can still respect my leg 100%. Yeah, I see this so many times now when our horses are relaxed and the sensitivity to the leg completely disappears. Yeah, not correct. Again, he can relax. Yeah, that's no problem. I'm more than happy to give him even more rein. He can stretch, but the sensitivity and the idea of marching forward needs to be there. Yeah. So then we go and continue with the changes. We saw here some resistance. The walk actually changed and it didn't stay clean because the back wasn't loose enough. Yeah. Here we go again. The contact increased and he started pulling a little bit in front. Yeah. Absolutely not accepting this. Yeah. And then we try it again. A light aid for the canter. Good. Right leg on. There he wanted to really push his shoulder a moment out to the right again and escape a little. Yeah. So very important that we keep his attention. Yeah. So trying to get the straightness. Trying some 2 tempis now. Okay. Good, those felt okay. And it's always important at this point to say, you know what, that felt okay. When this feels okay, then we can even test once in a while a couple 1 tempis. Yeah? First of all, straightness again. He's pushing against my right leg. This would not be the time to start the 1 tempis. Yeah? So 2 is okay. We try it again. Consistently with me, in self-carriage, in front of me, yeah, and simply testing him. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm testing his sharpness there, yeah, and again, so, and good, and again, no problem. Testing the straightness, yeah, he's listening much better to my right leg, so, neck straight, so, okay. Yeah, reaction is getting there. I would not make the mistake again of doing something really crazy with him. I give the same exact light aid. Yeah. So okay, good enough. Moment back to the trot. Very important that when we feel our horses are on our aids, yeah, pretty much what I've been talking about, that the horse is willing to go forward, yeah. It is supple, it is straight, yeah. It is willing to go forward, it's willing to come back. Then we can really start working with our horses and, present to the judges a real consistent horse, yeah. I'm sure Christoph would agree with me when we say it's not always the most expressive horse that wins, but it's the horse that goes correct through the test.